This spreadsheet runs an actual store, and I know that because it's the plant shop underneath my apartment. I'm in there more than I'd like to admit. I kill something, I replace it, we have an economy going. So Rosa tracks everything in here, the stock, the orders, what's sold, and somewhere in the middle there's a tab called Do Not Touch 12, which means 12 is load-bearing and nobody remembers why. Last week, this file said she had 9 snake plants. The shelf had 1. She'd sold the difference online to real people with real money. She showed me this on Thursday like it was a confession, and I've been thinking about it ever since because I used to write specs about exactly this kind of mess. Today, I'm skipping the spec. So here's the whole plan. I'm giving it the crime scene. The actual file, all 14 tabs, attached to one prompt. This spreadsheet runs a small plant shop. Build me an inventory dashboard. What's actually in stock? What's running low? The shop's vitals on one screen. And go. Take your time, but not like a lot of time. Oh, hold on. It read the tabs. Look at this. Those are her actual products. The counts are filled in. There's a this week card already doing math. And Monstera Deliciosa is spelled correctly, which is genuinely more than the spreadsheet ever managed. Okay. Deep breath, though. A screen full of confident numbers is exactly how Rosa got into this mess. So before I build anything else, we're doing a stock take. Okay, it works. But it looks like a spreadsheet that went to therapy, and Rosa's shop deserves better. So real plant photos, some actual warmth, something she'd screenshot and show off, and I get a say in where the photos come from. Unsplash, please. The real stuff. No clip art. Okay, see, that is a plant shop. Same numbers, same everything. It just stopped dressing like a database. First test, and it's the boring one on purpose. Spreadsheet on one side, dashboard on the other, and I'm spot checking whatever my eye lands on. Fiddle leaf fig, the sheet says 6, the dashboard says 6. Snake plants, 1, and it's already flagged as low, which, yes, that's the Thursday tragedy, correctly diagnosed, and the totals match down to the pot covers. So it didn't invent a prettier version of her stock. It's reading the same numbers she is. It just reads all 14 tabs at once without needing the folklore. Now, one dashboard is not a shop, and I've got a whole list for this thing. A reorder list Rosa can actually trust, some picture of what sells, a fast way to log a delivery while she's holding the box, a search that forgives her spelling, and a stock take mode for the day the shelf and the screen disagree. Normally, I'd type those in one at a time, and they'd line up politely and run in order, and that's fine. It's how I've built everything so far. Today, every single one gets its own agent. Watch, I write the reorder task, and instead of sending it to the main chat, I send it to a subagent. It starts working the second it lands, and while it's working, I'm writing the next one. Best sellers, off you go. Delivery log, go. Search, the stock take, go, 5 of them, all running at once. And there's an overview now. Look at this. Mission control for my plant shop. Every agent, what it's on, how far along it is. One screen. Okay, the former product manager in me needs a second, because this right here, this is a sprint. Running work in parallel used to mean a planning meeting, and then a stand-up every single morning where everyone recites what they said yesterday. I ran those meetings, and I have apologized for them. And right now the entire ceremony is me drinking coffee, watching agents type. I can drop into any of them and see exactly where it's at, which used to be called walking the floor, except nobody has to stop working to give me a status. And they're coming home. I tick them off and approve the lot, and the main agent folds each one in as it finishes. 2 of them touched the same file, and it just sorted that out, queued one behind the other, like a lead engineer who's seen this before. And the dashboard grows. There's the reorder list, the bestsellers chart came in behind it, and the delivery buttons sitting in the corner like it was always there. 5 features, 1 coffee. I'm not over it. Second test, because a dashboard that only reads is a poster. Tuesday at the shop means a box of plants and both hands full, so this has to be fast. New delivery, 10 monsteras, log it, and the whole screen moves. Watch the units counter. 7:26 to 7:36. Every card recounts itself. Now for the thing that actually burned her last week. Someone just bought the last snake plant off the shelf, and the system still thinks there's one. So I walk the shelves. Stock take mode, snake plant. I count 0, and it doesn't quietly overwrite anything. It shows me the disagreement first. The system says 1, the shelf says 0. $19 of plant that does not exist. Apply. And the card flips to out of stock, and the reorder list already wants 8 more. Catching that used to take a Thursday and a small heart attack, and now it's a 30-second walk with her phone. So that went online with 2 clicks while I was talking, and tomorrow it's on the laptop behind Rosa's register and on her phone when she's at the wholesaler wondering what to buy. The Monday version of her life is open one screen, and it already knows what ran low over the weekend. That used to be an hour with coffee and 14 tabs. Here's what I tell you, and I say this with love because I've seen yours. Every business has this spreadsheet. The one that started as a list and quietly became the company, the one exactly one person understands. Don't write the replacement spec. I have written that spec. It does not ship. Attach the actual file, mess and all, and ask for the app you wish it was. You'll be looking at the first version before your coffee's cold. Links below. Ship it.